Thousands of demonstrators gathered in parts of South Africa to rally against illegal immigration on Tuesday, which some protest groups set as a deadline for the departure of all illegal migrants from the country. South African groups demonstrating blame illegal immigrants for causing unemployment among South Africans by accepting low wages as well as high levels of crime and other problems. The June 30th deadline set by the groups for migrants to leave was not recognized by South Africa's government, which has maintained that only authorities can enforce immigration laws. Our correspondent Carlden Ongmu was at the protests in Johannesburg and filed our cover report this week.
The exodus and escape from South Africa continues. Attacks on foreigners has also escalated, placing the entire nation on the edge. The attacks have coincided with a series of protests and marches in recent months by anti-immigration groups who have set what they are calling a June 30 deadline for people in the country illegally to leave and the government to take action against what they say is a growing problem of illegal immigration in Africa's biggest economy. Ngizwe Nkunu and Jacinta Ngobi Zuma are seen as the faces and masterminds of the rebellious anti-immigrant campaign groups, and this is what they have been advocating for months.
The countries of Africa are taking their own garbage here in South Africa because we want peace, we want to rebuild our country.
If South Africans are the ones saying that on the 30th of June, we want to echo the call that illegal immigrants must have left the country, there's nothing wrong with that. And we're standing here to say exactly that the 30th of June was not announced by any of us, but because we are with the communities. We are the ones that know what the communities are saying to us. We are the ones that have seen the impact of what goes on because of illegal immigration.
While immigration becomes increasingly polarizing in the United States and Europe, Africa's leading economy is also confronting the issue. In the last 2 years, South Africa has deported more than 100,000 people, the Home Affairs Ministry says, were in the country illegally, while also stopping around 500,000 others at borders trying to enter without documents.
South Africans are engaged in an important conversation about the terms of migration to our republic. That is a conversation that we are also having with the peoples and leaders of our continent. The government is listening and responding to the concerns of our people.
The latest tensions have led to strong criticism of South Africa by several African countries, including Nigeria, Ghana, and Mozambique, who say their citizens are being targeted. Thousands of migrants have also left South Africa as tensions rise ahead of the June 30 deadline set by protesters. Around 10,000 Malawians had gathered at a temporary shelter in the eastern city of Durban last week, trying to return home. More than 8,000 of them have since left the country on buses provided by the Malawian government or private sponsors, but others continue to gather. President Cyril Ramaphosa's efforts of issuing warnings have landed on deaf ears.
As government, we have put in place security and other measures to deal with any attempts to destabilize our country, whether by citizens or foreign nationals, and we will not tolerate any attempts to destabilize the country by anyone, whether marching or otherwise. Our security forces are ready, and those who transgress the measures that we are putting in place will definitely meet the might of the law.
The unofficial deadline for undocumented migrants to leave South Africa has arrived. Thousands have already departed, while hundreds more remain awaiting repatriation. Although South Africa has experienced xenophobic violence before, this is the largest repatriation effort in recent years. As the country enters a new phase, questions remain over what comes next. President Cyril Ramaphosa says undocumented migration is only one challenge, warning that blaming foreigners alone will not solve South Africa's deeper problems.